Hi everybody, welcome back to Leading Edge. This is our ongoing series about the art of empowerment. And we've covered a lot of ground already, but today is a really interesting one. And that is an odd phenomenon where a lot of leaders convert. They start down this path of really good empowerment, but then they convert it back to standard delegation and they lose the effort, the creativity, and the energy that the team member brings to it. And that happens in a couple of areas. The first one, and the most common one, is when a team member comes and asks a question about the project or the process or the task. And they say, hey, Tim, what do you think? I don't know what to do on this, or I don't know where to look for this. And the leader, puts on their white hat and rides to the rescue and trying to be helpful. They answer that question and they say, well, what you need to do is this, this, and this. In that simple little transaction of an answer, they have converted that empowerment where the team member is empowered to solve problems, look for answers, take different paths, and now they brought it back to absolutely standard delegation where you have now prescribed the steps to do. We need to have the discipline during empowerment when a team member comes to us to ask questions to push back a little bit and say, and encourage them and say, you know what? I gave this to you for a reason. I know you can get through this. I know you can figure it out. Now, I'm not advocating that we frustrate our team members with that process, but what I am advocating is that we encourage them to learn and grow just like you learned and grew in those kind of elements too. Nobody spoon-fed you that information. Don't do it to your team. The other phenomenon is when a leader overly contributes their ideas in the process. Now, here's what that sounds like. Here's what I want from you. Here are the boundaries. Now, I'm going to let you figure out how to do it, but here's what I would do. That just absolutely destroys it because every team member is going to look at that as directive and they're going to follow that path that you suggested. Remember, suggestions from you carry a different weight than they do from a peer level. And you need to learn to back off of that. Even if you do have a great idea, hold it. You don't need to share it because it becomes a directive to your team member. The third area where empowerment converts to delegation is it's something I call the CC me on that phenomenon. It's overly aggressive follow-up and asking for a documentation trail. Copy me on all the emails about it. Send me a weekly report about it. Well, you know what? You're pulling them back into that super tight control. What you as a leader need to know is the deliverable met? Did we do what we asked them to do? That should be all you care about. If you want to check in periodically and see how they're doing, fine. But don't do it every day. Don't do it every week. Don't require a status report. Let them go. All right, next time when we're together, we have a really cool one too. And now we're going to start talking about organizational empowerment. That's going to be a real interesting one. I hope you all have a great week, and I look forward to talking to you then.